Hey, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Hannah and I do food, fitness and lifestyle content. This video was not planned. I actually originally planned to do a spend the weekend with me video, but I had the flu or whatever was wrong with me, some kind of virus, just was literally just feeling shit for 48 hours. And I'll put the clips in if they were any good. I started vlogging on Friday night and it's quite ironic because I'm like, oh, I don't feel too bad, like a couple of lem sips and I'll feel okay. And then I woke up on Saturday morning and literally just didn't want to move. So that kind of went tits up and I was like, there's no point me vlogging this weekend now if I literally sat on the sofa. Abby and I had a Twilight marathon and I read some of my book, so I really didn't do anything and it wouldn't have been that interesting to vlog. So I was like, I'll give up with that, but I'll put in Friday night's clips anyway, so you can see how positive I was that I was not going to get ill, but sadly that was not the case. For this week's video, I thought we could spend the weekend together. It's actually quite a chilled weekend for me this weekend. I haven't really got anything big planned. At the moment, my weekends kind of revolve around long runs. So tomorrow I've got an 18k long run planned. And the last few days I felt a bit rough and rubbish. Just a bit of a disclaimer. I've just got a sore throat and I just feel really tired and just exhausted. But I'm hoping a good night's sleep and a lem sip. By tomorrow I'll feel fine and I'll feel fresh and we'll be okay to run. So the plan is tonight I'm going to go stay at Molly's and we're going to have dinner and just chill, watch film and then get up and go on our run together tomorrow because she's also training with me. So I'll take you along with that, and then tomorrow afternoon actually, because I've just felt so cracked today, I haven't really got much work done, I'll probably just have a work afternoon and then another wholesome night in. So yeah, I'll just take you along. It's gonna be a very chilled weekend, but this is, to be honest, most of my weekends look like this, so there's no beating around the bush. I don't really do much and I'm really happy with my simple weekends that revolve around running. So yeah, and tomorrow I get to wash my hair after my long run, so it's just very exciting. I'm just packing a bag. I'm trying to decide what I want to wear tomorrow. It's the only thing when you go and stay at someone else's, you just don't have all your stuff, do you? And you can wake up and want something different. But yeah, we're just gonna pack our bag and get going, as Molly lives half an hour from me, so it's a bit further, probably about 45 minutes door to door. I'm just walking to Molly's now and I forgot to pick up Lemsip on the way because I forgot to bring some. Literally bought some earlier and it's like £6 a pack, it's extortionate. So I'm trying to find somewhere I can get some, but she doesn't really have a nice little white van to speak to me. She doesn't really have a supermarket near her house, so I might have to deliver her it, which is so annoying. But you know what's even more annoying is that I feel like I don't look or sound ill, but on the tube on the way here I thought I was gonna be sick. So I'm really worried that I'm actually coming down with something, because right now I think the thought of an 18k run would just take it out of me. I just have not got 18 kilometers in me, I couldn't do it tonight. So I'm really hoping it'll be okay tomorrow. A word's blessed, I'm gonna let Molly down, she's gonna have to do it by herself, but she can do that. She's the stronger. It's more me who can't do it by myself. I'm more upset because I missed the easy run this week as well, because it's just been a really busy week, and yeah. Panic over, secured some Lemsip, and it was actually cheaper in the small little off license than it was buying it from my local co-op, so that's good. And that's panic over because I feel like earlier it made such a big difference, so if I have one tonight I think it will really help, because my throat doesn't feel as sore anymore. It's just, like I said, I feel a bit nauseous and just exhausted, I'm out of breath walking, and I don't know, I'm not sure what it is, and I just hate not feeling 100%, because when you don't feel 100% you kind of, when you're feeling 70%, you kind of try and still do everything you're doing, and you either push through it or you make yourself feel worse and then end up having to take more days off. So yeah, I never know how to work this.
Because it's just made from roasted peppers.
Is it the Niall Kirkby recipe?
Huh?
Is it the Goodbye recipe where he roasts all the stuff and then blends it up?
It was an Emily nutrition one.
We do love Emily the nutritionist. Go on. Some cheese.
Really good at proteins.
That's lovely. Bit of prawns in there too. Don't really get prawns. Okay, we've had dinner. Molly made us the most amazing roasted pepper, red pepper kind of pasta with prawns. It was delicious. I'm just having a lemon sip to kind of chill the throat out. I do actually feel a bit better after having some dinner, which is weird because it's not like I haven't eaten anything today. I had a big sandwich at lunch and like obviously breakfast had scrambled eggs, snacks, you know, the normal ordeal. But yeah, I do feel a bit more just chilled and my head doesn't feel as hazy, but I do think I just need a good night's sleep because I just feel, yeah, just very like, my throat is ridiculously dry and sore, so I'm hoping this lemon sip will help me out because it did make a difference earlier. But yeah, so we're gonna chill. I'll show you Molly's room. She's got the biggest TV screen in her room, so we kind of just sit on her bed and watch something. We'll probably watch Love Island, or we both recently watched One Day and cried our eyes out at the end, so we're thinking we need something cheery. It was really good though. Like, I think it was a good series, but it's just like sad, and I knew everyone told me it was sad, so I just knew something bad was gonna happen, and I was like, oh, she's gonna get like hit by it. I'm actually sorry if you guys haven't seen it yet. I won't say what happens, but yeah, I just knew something bad was gonna happen. I was like, oh god, when's it coming? And then the scene comes where it will just go to shit, and I was like, oh my god, can't believe this. But anyway, yeah, so we were like, we need to watch something cheery probably. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna wash my face and do a bit of the face mask as well, so I'll take you through with that. Look at Molly's little croissant. I got her this for her birthday because we just joked about how cute they are. Like, I feel like jelly cats are a thing for children, but why do they just bring you so much joy? Like, look at their little legs. So cute, but it sits on her bed. But yeah, that is the TV screen in question where we will be watching a lovely film tonight. Just, yeah, Molly's got a lovely view from her flat, so I'm just sitting while she's in the shower and having my lemon sip and just relaxing, which is so nice. We were just talking about as well, book update, which actually I'll go into the book update tomorrow because I do plan tomorrow afternoon, after doing a long run, going back, having a bath or like shower, washing my hair and making myself a nice lunch and sitting down. Hopefully the sun's out, I might sit on the balcony and read my book. So yeah, but like, I sound a bit like a granny, but this book is so good. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow because I'm loving it. Anyway, I won't go into it. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow, where I'm up to and stuff, but I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, I'm reading A Court of Thorn and Roses, the first book in the series still. I'm quite a slow reader. But yeah, let's speak about that tomorrow after we've done our long run. Just using this face mask. I actually love it, it's so good. You know what it looks like? It looks like when you're playing in the bath and you used to hide under the bubbles. Or that I've got a skin disease and I'm bulging. Our evening snack. I've never had the strawberry one before, have you?
Yes. I have them all the time.
You were like chocolate covered strawberries, so I went for
Aww.
strawberry. It's closed, they didn't have any strawberries. Okay, so it's now Tuesday and I thought we can spend the next few days together. I'll do like a little mini weekly vlog. I'm not going to do a full week's vlog because I just feel like that's too much and I've got a lot going on this week and I just forget. But I could try and do a week's vlog. Maybe this will be. But I wanted to put this video up Wednesday because I promised myself I would post something on YouTube every week. So it'll be a couple of days of vlog instead of a weekly vlog. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to make some breakfast. I'm going to make a smoothie because that's all I've been having for the last couple of months. I actually think the smoothie has been what's holding me together because on Thursday I didn't have a smoothie because I ran out of like almond milk and peanut butter, and I had scrambled eggs on a bagel 2 days in a row, and then Saturday I was sick, so maybe it's the smoothie that's been holding me together all this time. But yeah, I'm gonna go make breakfast and get on with some work and we'll just take you through the day. I'm actually going out for dinner tonight, which will be super nice. I'm gonna go see my sister. I haven't seen her for a while because I keep meaning to go to hers for the weekend, but there's been train strikes and stuff and I haven't been able to get there. So we're actually just meeting for dinner because she does work in London. So I'll take you along with that. Yeah, we're gonna go to Grind, which would be nice, but I'll explain all of that later. For my smoothie, I normally use this. This is the Impact Whey Isolate for my protein in the natural vanilla flavour. I always use it, so that is why I have such a big bag. I think this is the 2.5 kg bag. It's literally huge, but it's my favourite protein powder. It's so smooth and just tastes so good. And yeah, 22 grams of protein in a scoop. So love that. And I also put in the unflavoured L-glutamine, just for, you know, that extra bit of amino acids and recovery. So yeah, like I said, I ran 18k yesterday, so I'm struggling. So I'm hoping this smoothie is going to help revive me. Today the goal is all about the protein goal and recovery, so I'm going to drink this up and get ready for the day. It's now 1 o'clock and I'm just starting to feel a bit delirious, so I think I'm hungry. So I'm gonna make some lunch. I don't think I mentioned earlier, I basically ran 18 kilometers yesterday because we were meant to do 18k Saturday morning, woke up, felt like shit. So didn't do it on Saturday morning and decided that after 2 days of like recovering, just sitting doing nothing, I was like, I can do this. And when we first started running, my head was throbbing. I actually thought I was going to collapse and I probably should have stopped. But I took a gel and I carried on going and I did the full 18 kilometers. And now my body today just feels like it's taking a battering. So yeah, rest and recovery. I am going to refuel, so I need to eat lots today. And I've had a smoothie and a coffee, which you would have seen, but I'm kind of like, I feel a bit icky. So I'm just like, there's nothing I'm craving. But I know I probably just need to eat, because you know sometimes like you're hungry but you're not getting necessarily like grumbling. Like I'm assuming I must be hungry, so because I haven't eaten much today. So I'm gonna make some lunch, but the kitchen is an absolute tip, so I'm just gonna give it a bit of a blitz before making some lunch for you guys. I think I'm literally gonna make a tuna pizza for lunch because I've got some tuna in the cupboard. It's so good. I love tuna. If you don't love tuna, then sorry, we can't relate on this. But I just love it for like a quick, easy source of protein. I don't have to bother cooking it. Don't have to bother cooking it. I don't have to worry if it's raw or not. Because the times I cook chicken, I cut it open. I'm like, oh, is that raw? And then I overcook it because I'm paranoid. Yeah, it's just so quick and easy. And I've also got some sun bites. I'm literally gonna have a tuna pizza with some like salad and stuff and some sun bites, and then maybe a little snack afterwards. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm really cold today as well. Like my hands. I'm absolutely freezing, and I know I'm wearing a jumper that's got stains all down it, but the energy is lacking today. When I tell you my bones hurt, like if I sit down for too long my legs are getting really stiff. But yeah, anyway, I've just done about a couple of hours of work because I've been working on a little brand kit for some things that I'm working on, little kind of branding, developing some, yeah, more of a personal brand, I guess. So I've been working on that, and I think the problem is the perfectionist in me. It will take me hours to do because I can never make my mind up. But I've decided I need to settle with like a clear vision of what I want and what colours I think like represent me and my branding. Like it's so weird when you do social media because you do have to almost have like a personal brand. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, which is going okay. So yeah. We'll see, maybe I'll show you a bit of that later, but I'm gonna have a quick tidy up before making some lunch with you guys. Okay, lunch is going down. I've got pizza in the toaster and I've just made tuna. This is garlic mayo, peronaise, tuna, tomatoes, spring onions, and then like this lemon pepper that I have from, it's so good, it's from Flying Tiger. It's great for avocado toast too, so I put that in there. And yeah, I'm just gonna put that in the pizza and have some sun bites with it. Here we have lunch. Nice protein packed wrap. It's like a spicy tuna basically, without the pesto. And then some sun bites. I'm gonna sit down and eat this. And the sun's actually just come out, how nice. It's like actually shining for once. Right, I'm back on my desk and I'm starting to flag a bit. So I'm gonna have a few Maryland cookies. I've got dressed, I'm basically ready to go out later to meet my sister for dinner. It's about 4 o'clock, so I've still got a couple of hours till I need to leave, so I'm gonna keep cracking on with work. I just filmed a few bits as well for some reels that I'm making. I'm just feeling so tired. I think it's just literally that run yesterday took it out of me, so we're pushing through, but it's good because we're gonna have a nice big tasty dinner later and it's gonna just hit that spot in my stomach because I think I'm just hungry. Like I actually don't even think, like my stomach's not grumbling though, but I think I am just hungry, so I'm listening to my body and have a snack. Okay, I'm just on my way. I had to run back and get my camera because I totally forgot it. I'm just on my way to meet my sister for dinner. Got a very basic outfit on because it was a bit chilly, so I wanted to wear a puffer coat, but it's just not the smartest of coats. So I'm gonna get the bus and then just get on the tube so I can read my book on the tube. So I've got my book in my bag, and in this tote bag I've also got all the other Court of Thorn and Roses books because my sister wants to read them. I've got like the whole set, but I'm still on the first book because I'm a slow reader. So yeah, I probably will finish it though. End of this week I'll finish it. I just don't read much during the week, but yeah, I'm gonna give her the book. But I've just got this like knitted jumper on, my H&M, my jeans, and my Converse, and she's getting on the bus. Just had dinner, I've made it a bit loud for this, so I'll talk to you later. Hello, I'm back home. I don't get how people look so presentable after getting off the tube. I always look so dishevelled. Like my hair just looks gross and like greasy. Dinner was really nice. I obviously didn't chat much at dinner. I was just catching up with my sister. I haven't seen her in ages. Literally, I don't think I've seen her since Christmas. Yeah, like a couple of months, which is quite long for us. But yeah, so we had dinner. It was really nice. I think grind is good for like cocktails and small plates. They don't have many mains options. So I had a chicken burger and it was nice, but probably not the best chicken burger I've ever had. And I felt so full I couldn't finish it. Like I really felt quite ill. It was quite warm in there, and I'm feeling, it's now 9 o'clock. I wasn't there that long. And I'm absolutely knackered, so I'm going to wash my face and I'm going to get ready for bed. I've read some of my book on the tube, so let me give you a bit of a book review. I bought I've got the rest of the series, so I'm reading A Court of Thorn and Roses. You've probably seen this going up all over your TikTok. I'm about 200 pages in, so I'm about halfway into this now. It's taking me about a week, maybe longer than a week. When did I get this book? To read that. I'm quite a slow reader, whereas my sister is such a quick reader. She bought this book on Friday. I think she bought it on Friday, and it's now Tuesday, and she finished it on Sunday. So she read the whole book in like 3 days, and I've had this book for over a week, and I'm not even halfway through really. So yeah, that says a lot about us. But it's actually really good. I've had a lot of people say that you don't really get into it until about chapter 10, and I must be on about chapter 18 now. And I was into it pretty quickly, but I think it's just because it's like a fantasy book, so you don't know about anything about the world. And like the first, even my sister, she was saying, she was like, only the last 10 chapters, she was like, it gets really gripping. And I was like, really? Because I find it gripping now. But I guess it's probably because I'm not a big reader. I don't read much, and like she reads a lot of books, so I think it just means like it takes a lot to grip her. She's got sometimes can be quite a short attention span. But when it comes to series and stuff, she'll always just skip things. But yeah, so she said it gets quite saucy towards the end, so I'm looking forward to that. A romance is starting to form at the point that I'm up to, so I'm really excited for it to get to that, because it is actually like a romantic novel. Like the reviews on the back literally say sizzles with sexual tension. Sarah J. Maas, the master of fantasy, a dazzling world, complex characters, and sizzling romance. Sizzling romance seems to be the main descriptive words of this book. So yeah, I'm gonna wash my face, get into bed, and read a bit more, because I kind of want to get to like exactly halfway. I'm a slow reader, like 25 minutes on the tube, and I read about 2 chapters. That is awful, isn't it? But it's so annoying because it's getting really good, and I don't want to put it down. But I just find that like, and it's doing me so much good because I spend so much time looking at a screen, and I think it's really helped me switch off. And I actually think like today I was doing a bit of brainstorming and trying to think a bit more creatively, and I think it's helping because I'm like switching off, whereas because I'm always on my phone, I'm always on social media, I'm not switching off. I'm like consuming all this content, but it's not really helping me. Whereas now I'm like just differentiating the difference, and I think it's helping my creative brain a bit. I feel like I'm going to carry on this vlog into tomorrow, because I feel like I haven't shown you much today. It's been very much like an admin-y kind of day, just at my desk. Tomorrow I'm looking after Otis. I don't know if you guys remember him. If you've been here a while, you'll remember him. He is a dog of a lovely, I don't really know the couple. they live near me. I've actually moved to like slightly further away from them in the last 2 years. I used to live at like only like 10 minutes from them, whereas now I'm like a 20-minute walk from them, 25 minutes. So I'm picking up in the morning, I'm just looking after him for the day. But currently as it stands, I have a meeting in Central in the morning, so I'm gonna have to take him with me. But I haven't had like any response on where the meeting is. So that's a bit like up in the air. And I'm kind of like, oh, I don't really know what to do because I've got the dog. It's gonna be someone dog friendly. But yeah, so you can meet him tomorrow and we can spend the day together tomorrow, so you can get a bit more of like an insight into my week. Yeah, let's go get ready for bed. It always gets a bit complicated when I'm filming something else, but yeah, just been filming a daily vlog, so you guys didn't get to see my skincare routine, but I thought I will take you through it tomorrow evening because I'll do the same skincare tomorrow. But it's time to get into bed, feeling fresh. I need to fake tan the face because God, I'm looking pasty. Okay, skincare has been done. I was chatting to Abby for a bit, so it's now about 10:30. And I've got to wake up at 7, so I'm just going to do a chapter of the book and then go to sleep. But I will see you guys in the morning, as I'm going to vlog all day tomorrow as well, just to give you, you know, a couple of days in the life. So yeah, I will see you in the morning. Night. Good morning, it's Wednesday morning. I'm just sitting and having a coffee. It's 9:15. I picked up little Otis and he's just chilling on the sofa. I don't think he was that keen of the rain this morning. That's why I look like a drowned rat. It was tracking it down with rain and he was just like looking at me like. And like I said, it's about a, oh God. I need to drop my coffee on me. Like I said, he lives like a 20-25 minute walk away, and he literally pisses on everything on the way home. So it took us about like half an hour, 45 minutes to get back. And I think he was just a bit like, are we home yet? I want to be in the dry. So yeah, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna have to go into Central today, which is kind of a blessing in disguise. So I'm gonna crack on with some work now. I've got lots of editing to do and some content to send off to some people to be like approved and stuff. So I'm gonna do that all this morning. I'll make a smoothie in a bit. I'm just sitting and enjoying my coffee slowly, you know. And then yeah, that's kind of the game plan for today. So I'm going to get on with some work, and then lunchtime I'm hoping it will stop raining and it'll dry up a bit, and I'm going to walk him to Zach's and then on the way pick up. I went to this place on Friday called, I want to say it's called Peak, like I think it's meant to be pronounced like picnic, but it's spelled like Pique. So I'm not really sure how you pronounce that, but it's a new place. It's on Lavender Hill in Clapham, and they do this really nice chicken focaccia sandwich. So I thought I'll pick one up for Zach because I was banging on about it the other day. Pick one up for Zach on the way to his because it's literally just like a few roads up from him, and I'll take him some lunch. It's like a cute little gesture, and I'll take Otis with me because he hasn't seen Otis in ages and he loves him too. So I'm kind of hoping it won't be too wet and wild, but at the moment it's not looking great. It's that rain where it's like, it's not okay, it's just torrential raining and I'll accept it. It's like drizzle, so you just slowly get soaked instead of just stepping outside and getting soaked. But yeah, this guy's just settling in. He's never been to this flat. If you guys have been around for a while, you would have seen him in like previous videos, but it was when I lived in my old flat, which, like I said yesterday, is a bit closer to where he lived. But yeah, he's never been to this flat. But I think if anything, this flat is nicer in the sense that we've got a better like outdoor space. Not that he'll really be going out there today because it's soaking wet. We don't have any like carpeted floor, so it's quite good with the dog. But obviously I own, in my flat, the last flat I was in, I didn't own any of the furniture really, whereas I own quite a lot of the furniture in this flat. Not those ugly wardrobes in my room, they are not mine, don't worry, but this sofa is mine, so he's sitting on a blanket because I was like, I can wash the blanket because it's so wet today. But yeah, so that is my plan. I'm gonna go crack on with some work, and yeah, I'm feeling a bit run down today, so that's not great. I just feel like Monday really took it out of me. I think I was a bit ambitious with the whole cold flu situation, that to think that I would be able to just do a long run again on Monday. And my throat's feeling a bit sore again today, which is so annoying. So I'm like, really want to take it easy. But I did plan on doing my tempo run this evening with some like mobility work at the gym. So I think I'll drop Otis back about 4:35 because he lives quite near my gym. So I'll drop him back and then go straight to the gym. But we'll see, because at the moment I'm actually really achy. Like my shoulders really ache. I'm not really sure why. Just feeling a bit stiff. Not really sure. 3 solid hours of work done and we are going for a walk. It's still kind of rainy, so I've got a cap on. He's literally just looking at me waiting for me to take him. You want to go for a walk? Yeah. And we're going to go see Zach and we're going to grab a sandwich on the way. Yeah. I'm going to go, like I said, go to the sandwich shop on the way, buy Zach and I a sandwich and walk Otis there, have lunch with him and then come back and do more work. It's a nice way for me to get some steps in and just give him a bit of change of scenery as well. I always feel guilty when he comes to stay at me because realistically, like, dogs sleep all day. They don't really do much. Like, you need to walk them like twice. And I normally walk him, like, he looks tired after walking him for half an hour. So yeah, I don't feel like they actually need walking that long. Like 2 half an hour, 45-minute walks. So like the rest of the day they do just sit around but they want to be played with. So I just feel bad making him sit and wait all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna take him for another walk. I feel like we only went out like 3 hours ago, but I just want him to have a fun time with me. Like, I always feel guilty. Yeah, we're going. Come on, let's go. Okay, lunch has been picked up. Otis can literally smell the chicken. Well, he must be able to smell the chicken because his nose was going berserk. I picked it up and it's actually warm. When I had one last week, it was warm, but like, I don't think they'd freshly toast this, but I think the bread has just been like freshly baked. So, an absolute find, but still, I can't wait to have this. Just literally a couple of minutes from Zach's now. And I think that's Otis, he actually wants to sleep. We've been walking for like 40 minutes and he looks quite tired. And I think I need to try and grab him some water because he hasn't had any yet. I thought there'd be some in the cafe, but there wasn't. So I'll get him some water when we get to Zach's. So he's all fed. Might try and get him some chicken as well so he can have a little snack. I'm back home and I just realised I'm working literally in darkness. Otis is on the sofa. I put Bridgeton on for him because I feel bad him just sitting in silence. So I don't know if he's really watching it. But it's now 5:20 and I'm going to drop him back home. It's for 6, so I'm going to leave in like 10 minutes to walk round to his parents' house. And on the way back I'm going to go to the gym. So I need to get ready to go to the gym. I really CBA, like I really just can't bother. I should probably wash my face as well before I go, but I can't bother to do that either. So yeah, tempo run, and we're going to do some, I don't think we're going to do legs, we're just going to do some mobility work afterwards. I've got like a 30-minute mobility session. I'm going to do it after the tempo run and then call it quits. So yeah, let's get ready. We've made it to the gym. There is no backing out now. Like an egg, hair slick back, ready to go.
This engagement is of your own free will, is it not? Because if the Duke is forcing your hand... Forcing me.
Okay, time for a little bit of evening skincare. I'm gonna take off my makeup, just brush my teeth. Had a lovely dinner. Had chicken and chorizo risotto for dinner. Well, it's more like a paella because there's no cheese in it, but it was really nice. Obviously, if it's sweaty and gross. Gonna wash my face, have a shower, get into bed. I'm not gonna wash my hair till the morning. I've got an event tomorrow, so I'll wash and blow dry my hair like first thing in the morning because it's now like 9:30 and I can't be bothered. Just did a bit of work and watched some Bridgeton. I'm week 11 now of the Invisalign. It's going quite well. Like, so much straighter. But they're still not quite there because they filed like in between my bottom teeth and there's like a gap now. But it's to allow them to move, so I'm kind of hoping they move quite quickly so the gap goes. But yeah, we'll see. But it's going really well. It's been so easy. I think I've been slacking a bit towards the end. It's just like, sometimes it's easy to leave them out for ages. Like before you know it, like you've left them out for an hour and you're like, crap, I need to go put them back in. It's so annoying because I don't actually have a tripod that fits in my bathroom because the sink is like in the corner. But I'm going to show you anyway from this angle. to take my makeup off, I use the Oat Cleansing Balm at the moment from Inculist. How can I prop you up? I normally use the Elemis one, but I was on a bit of a budget. I ran out and I was like, Elemis one is like £40, whereas this is a tenner. And it's basically the same, but I've realised, I think this actually breaks me out and gives me loads of like quite oily skin. Because when it comes out, it's really oily and I just don't like it as much, but it does do the same job. And then cleanser at the moment, I'm going between. I love this one. I feel like I've mentioned this before, the Kate Somerville Delicate Smoothing Cleanser. But the only thing is I can't find this. God, you really can tell the difference with my lisp when I put my retainers in. I can't find this anywhere. It's like out of stock everywhere and it's about to run out. So I'm kind of savouring it because it's really good for like when I get scaly skin. My skin needs to be revived. It's just, it gets rid of blemishes so quick. It's so good. And then I also recently actually got sent this from the team at Space & K, the new Tatcha, the Matcha Cleanser. And this is really nice, like a gel kind of cleanser. But it does say the whole idea is it's quite good for like making that perfect base under your makeup. So I've been using this in the morning and then the Kate Somerville in the evening. Look, oh God, you can see how little left is left. I need to get some more. And even the moisturiser, so I'll use this. And then I'll use my Ren AHA tonic. And then like this tonic, which again is running low, but I've got a backup bottle in my room. I'll use that and then I just use the Delicate moisturiser. And at least my skin is looking really good. Okay, skin is fresh. I've just realised how much of a shambles this evening has been, this afternoon, this evening. And I just feel like it's disappeared. It's already 10 o'clock, so I just need to get into bed because I've got a really early start tomorrow. So yeah, getting into bed. I might read like a chapter of my book, but I feel like I'm about to have a mental breakdown because I realised that it was something I've meant to do for work and I haven't done it. And I'm thinking, shit, when am I going to do it tomorrow? Because I've got loads of stuff in the morning and then I'm going to an event and I could really just do with not going to the event. But I said I'd go and I'm not one to cancel last minute. Like I just, unless I was like sick or something, I just wouldn't do that. Because I know what it's like to be on the other end of organising events and you just like people standing you up on the day. It's just awful. So I'm going to go show face. But I just, yeah, I've got just a lot of things that need to be done. Coaching work and stuff that I just totally forgot about. So yeah, I'm just feeling a bit like one step away from a cry. I didn't mention earlier, when I did my run, I cried on the treadmill. I was so fucking bored. I ended up just like doing 8k because it was a tempo run, and the problem is with a tempo run is like you don't get a break. Obviously, tempo run, but normally I do the interval run on the treadmill and that's fine because sometimes the longest you're running for is like 10 minutes, so I can just break it down into chunks. Whereas when I'm just like, I just knew I was going to be running on the treadmill for like 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, like really CBA, like I just can't be bothered. And I was just, as soon as I started running, I got this throbbing headache. And like I said before, I wasn't very well on the weekend. And I think I ran 18k on Monday and I think it's actually just knocked me back and I've still got a bit of cold in me. So I was like, you know what, don't push yourself. I kept trying and I just got annoyed because I'm like, am I being lazy? Or am I not actually well? Like, do you know what I mean? When there's a bit of like, I didn't want to do it anyway. And then when I went to do it, like, I was like, I don't feel great. And I was like, am I telling myself that so I don't have to do it? Or like, am I listening to my body and like, no, okay, Hannah, you need to stop. Like, you're pushing yourself too hard. And I think, to be honest, I think you're pushing yourself too hard if you're not enjoying it. Because like, discipline obviously is everything. But at the end of the day, like, I do this because I love it. So if I'm getting on that treadmill and I'm like pushing myself to tears because I'm not enjoying it and I don't feel well, then why am I doing it? Like, that takes the enjoyment out of it. So just a note to anyone, like, just remember why you're doing stuff. I do exercise to make myself feel good. And the bottom line is I didn't feel good after that run. I actually just felt like knackered. So it was just like, what was the point? I was probably better off coming back here. Didn't even get to do my mobility session because the gym was so busy. There was nowhere literally to lay a mat. The problem is with the gym that I go to now, they do the classes like in the middle of the gym floor. So if there's a class on, it's really busy. So yeah, I just really just struggled this evening. Just having a bit of a day. But I'm going to sign this video off here because I've got a feeling it's going to be quite long now. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this longer vlog from me. I would love to say I hope it gave you a better insight into my life, but I feel like I've hardly vlogged at all today. I've hardly shown you any of the work bits, so it's not really an insight into my life. I've just shown you like what I've got up to outside of work. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up as it really supports me, and I will see you in my next video.